welcome back to another video of Kelknerd. This is actually going to be another game, and it's going to be my first official two-player game on this channel. So, let's get right into it. I called it Battle, you can call it whatever you want. So, let's show you what it does. So, there's a little pie and an eye, and then the mine just starts in the corner because it's hard not to have it on the screen at all. So, what I did is you can move the little pie guy around as much as you want, and if he goes off the screen, he'll come up to the other side. So I went down from here, so it comes up, and then you hit the graph button, and it'll place a mine in a random position on the screen. And then the eye is these four buttons here, and he can go anywhere that he wants. And then you can click alpha, and it'll place a mine as many times as you'd like. So graph is to place the mine for the pie, alpha to place the mine for the other guy, and it's kind of hard to do it with just one person, so I'm just going to run into the mine, and then it says pie wins, and that's the end of the game. So let's get right into how you can do this for yourself. So I have clear draw to start out, just in case you have anything. It shouldn't affect, you can skip this first line if you want, but you definitely want to have clear home because that gets rid of all the debris in here. Then I store 16 to x. X and y are, I believe, the variables for pi. 1 to z, 1 to r, 1 to g, 1 to h. That's the positions of the mines. Then 1 to A and 8 to B, and that would, or actually that's the pi, the X and Y I believe is the I, and 0 into K. While 1, if you watched the last video, I explained the while 1 just a little bit in brief detail. Basically, if you have anything here like 25 equals 25, what that does is just equates to 1, so if you put while 1, it's basically an infinite loop until something happens, basically. Then I labeled this theta. If you don't know where to find theta, it's right there, alpha, and then you click that. You could label this whatever you want, but anything that is theta later in the thing, you must label the same thing as you put here. So I just recommend just put theta. I just picked theta because I did. There's no, you can put anything there if you want. Then you get key K, clear home, and then you output R, Z, the little, it's the multiplying thing. It looks like a tiny little star or whatever you want it to look like, I guess. Output G, H, quotes, then another one. So that's both of the mines, and they just sit here at the beginning of the game. And later, when you hit the buttons, alpha and graph, they move around. And then you output Y, X, the I, and then B, A, the pi. Then this next part is all the controls, which can seem a little much to put in, but it's well worth it in my opinion. If K is 32, Y minus 1 stored into Y. If K is 41, so this is all the controls that we're doing right now. So it's 1 or 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. This is the second row, so 2 to 1 to 2, so 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, stuff like that. And that's why the stuff works in here. Then if K is 43, X plus 1 stored into X, K is 42, Y plus 1 stored into Y, K is 24, A minus 1 stored into A, 25, B minus 1 stored into B, and I'm just going to scroll through this and stop saying all this stuff because it's probably getting a little annoying. So you can just copy off this if you'd like to do this. And so what's happening right now, I actually just got to this part, the part that I was about to talk about. This is the part where if it goes off the screen, it comes out the other side. So if it So this is the first column here, and what this is saying, I'll just use the first one as an example. If A is 0, 16 stored to A. So if A becomes 0, then it stores 16 into A. So you'll come out over here. And that's what happens all throughout here. And now we reach different winning conditions. So this is saying if the position of your character is equal to one of the mines, so either of the two mines, you can die from your own mine, by the way. Then it goes to 2. If it's equal to the other mine, then it goes to 3. If it's equal, this is the other character now. This would be the I in the corner, the other one was the pi. Then it goes to 4, and if x is equal to z, y is equal to r, again, the I, then it goes to 5. If k is equal to 31, go to 1. If k is equal to 15, go to 2. That was, that stuff there is the alpha and graph. That's just going to the part that will change it. And then end. And then this is labeled as 1, so it takes a random integer 1 to 16, stores it into z, random integer 1 to 8, and stores it into r, and then it outputs the little guy at r comma z. So it outputs the 2 random integers that we got here, and it puts it wherever whatever equated from here. Then it goes to theta, which is the beginning thing there. And then this next part is labeled as 2, and basically this is the same thing as that, but for the other character. Then it goes back to theta again. Then this is labeled as 2 and labeled as 3. Then this is clear home, output 4, 5, I wins. And then this stop thing, if you do not put the stop in, it kind of flashes and gets all glitchy. So I recommend putting the stop in for sure. Then end. And then this is labeled 4, that's labeled 5. Clears home, outputs 4, 5, pi wins, stops, ends. And then I suppose if you wanted at the very end, you could put it, or never mind, there's a clear home in there already. So that's basically all there is to playing this game, or not playing, but to doing this game. So I will go back into it so I can show you one last time. To move this pi guy over here, up goes up, so kind of self-explanatory for the directions. Down goes down, left goes left, right goes right. And then graph is the thing you press to, oh wow, that got really close. Graph is the thing that you press to put the mine in a random spot around the screen, at least pi's mine. Then this is what's a little bit more confusing. So it's math, program, apps, and this XT button. So XT, theta, and N goes up. Program goes right. Apps goes down. Math goes over. And you can run into each other. Pi is always on top. So, yeah. And then the alpha button is the thing that changes the position of the mine. And that is basically all there is to playing this game, so that's pretty fun. And then if you ever need to exit a program in the middle, just click the on button. And then if you want to go back into the program to edit something or whatever, you can go too, but for now, I'm using quit, so I'm just gonna quit. And yeah, one more bonus thing. If you saw I believe it was the Simon video, I think it was the second video. If you saw that, this won't be that much of a new thing, but if you didn't, oops, I'm gonna edit. This is like my thing that I have at the beginning of all my videos. So to start out, you clear home, because that gets rid of all the junk on the screen. Then you output 4, 5. You have to do 4, 5, and then the quotes, and then whatever you want to put on the screen, you put in there, and then all you have to do is go second mode or quit. And then you go to it, and you hit enter, twice, and it'll display whatever you want on the screen. So that's kind of a fun little tip if you want to, like, I don't know what you'd want to put on your screen, but if you wanted to, that's how you do it. Yeah, I hope you enjoy this video. I hope you like and subscribe, and I hope you have fun playing this game. Thank you.